Pioneer Dream Team Volleyball Coach of the Year, Abby Snyder. Abby, can you just talk to us about the season and what this year has meant for the Chippewa Hills volleyball program?
It was a great season. We started out strong, but still needing work, but the girls totally capitalized on that and had no issue capitalizing on it and wanting to learn the new things to become above and beyond. And to top it all off, to grab the conference championship was awesome. I mean, it was definitely a euphoria and a huge deal for the girls and the parents and the community. I know a lot of the sponsors that we had to help us out with the season and everything, it helps them, and it just helps the community come together even more and just know that the Chippewa Hills program is stepping up more and more and more in all their sports all the way around, and it helps for just the volleyball season to catch another titles.
Can you talk about what it means to you to be doing this at Chippewa Hills, school that you graduated from and played volleyball at?
It's a pretty cool feeling to know that I've had the honor to be able to come back to where I graduated from and played volleyball there, and also help that program with my team that I played with, and then to be able to turn around and now use what I learned and use what I know to help these girls now succeed and just bring it all together on home turf. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Are there any specific highlights from the season that kind of stand out to you?
Definitely being 8-1 and coming up, I think too, when we captured it from White Cloud, because White Cloud's a top-notch team and top-notch hitters as well. Their offense is very, very detrimental, and so when we captured from White Cloud, that was a great feeling, and especially in 4. It didn't take us all 5, capturing from 4, and the girls' looks on their face like, holy cow, we can do this. And so them, and then continuing it and knowing that it wasn't just a fluke that night, and that White Cloud wasn't off and we were on. It was real. We really stepped up a huge notch and kept it going throughout the rest of the season to do well.
And last question for you. Can you talk about the girls and how they bought in, with this being your first year as coach, and their role in this team success this year?
All 15 girls were so supportive. I couldn't have asked, and their parents as well. I had a great parent group as well, and I wouldn't have changed it for the world. And all 15 girls were just ready to learn. None of them doubted me. None of them second-guessed me. They were ready to go and really ready to learn and expand and do great. And then when they were seeing that, oh yeah, we're winning. We're okay. We can do this. And it was just one step at a time, and they brought it all together very well.
Okay, we're here with Kayla Rossman from Morley Stanwood, the Pioneer Volleyball Dream Team Player of the Year. Kayla, can you just talk about the season for your team and some of the highlights for you in your sophomore season?
I think our season went very, very well. There was our ups and downs, but other than that, I think our ups overtook everything. Some key games were the White Cloud game at our Mohawk Invitational. We beat them in 3 games, and one of our starters was hurt, so we didn't have her, and we still beat them. And our East Caroline tournament, we didn't come out with that many wins, but we played so well against those Class A teams. Some really good points for me is making All-State this year, getting Player of the Year for Dream Team, and even for 59 last year, that's still with me. I'll never forget that. So.
Yeah. Can you talk about, losing players like Alexis and Bailey from last year off a state championship team? Did that cause you to be more of a leader and step up this year because you know that you had to replace some of those players?
Yes. Lexi and I had a very long talk before the season about how even though our seniors are captains, I had to take role and be a leader because I've been playing for 8 years now. Mm-hmm. I really know the game, and even helping the seniors out. It was just great to have everybody listen to me, and I really try to help with their confidence.
Was there any part of your game that you feel from your freshman year to your sophomore year that you really feel you improved in, or any areas?
I think being a team player, that's a big part of volleyball, and even my hitting, realizing what's up on the court more, passing, just getting everything disciplined and wanting to.
Well, Pioneer Dream Team Player of the Year, how does that feel to be considered the best player in the area, and what does that mean to you?
That's great. I'm so happy. Even being a sophomore and getting it, I just feel like, that brought my confidence up so much, so I'm excited to see what brings in the future.